What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be reacting to some Metallica. We have a lot of Metallica reactions on the channel. Go check it out. We did For Whom the Bell Tolls. We did Orion. We did Fade to Black. And now we're about to do another one. And we're about to decide right now because we don't have one in mind that we're going to do. But we're looking at this set list right here for night one, night two, and we want to keep the songs that we react to. We want them to be on the set list because we're going to go see them in May. And so whatever we do, we definitely want to make sure it's something that they're going to do on stage, you know. And so here's their set list right here, and we were looking at it.
Right.
And what were you thinking we should do off of this set list?
Well, we're going to the concert, and I've never seen them. You've never seen Metallica in a concert. We've never seen them, and I don't know much Metallica. So we're going to come back to one. What was the one we saw over and over in the comments? We are going to do that one, even though it's not in the set list.
It was Disposable Heroes.
Yeah, that one came up constantly. So hey, if you put that in there, we're definitely going to do it. But tonight we're picking something off the set list. So I like Orion was a blowaway. Totally changed my mind on what Metallica really is. So I'm kind of going towards the number one. That's the number one. That's the first song on night one. On night two, I'm looking at The Call of what?
I believe it's The Call of Ktulu. Now tell me if I'm saying that wrong. The Call of Ktulu. Is it something else? I think that's how you say it.
Is the T silent?
Or
this
is
is
it
how
Ktulu?
you know we're real reactors, bro. We don't know how to pronounce that.
So I guess we can, if you want to do that one, we can do it. I don't think I've heard that one from start to finish ever. So
You think you've heard some of it?
I definitely heard some of it, but I don't think
it's got to be a banger if it's a number one. I mean, Orion is a number one of the evening song, and that one is too.
All right,
but
somebody did put that in the comments, so let me go ahead and shout them out too.
Yeah,
this person right here.
Oh, somebody did.
MZ Tweety 1374. I'm gonna give you a heart.
Appreciate that, Tweety.
And yeah, we about to do The Call of
Ktulu.
Ooh, okay. All right, here we go.
Listen, the reason we have to listen to both nights is when they come to our city, it's only a one night show.
Yeah.
They're not doing two, but not that we would be going to two anyway. But we couldn't choose one night or the other. Right now, I think night one looks like the stacked night.
All right, The Call of Ktulu.
It could be the T is silent, man. How am I supposed to know? Maybe the K is silent. Who knows?
All right, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready. He's gonna say it in the song, or watch it be instrumental.
I already know it's instrumental.
You do?
Yes, I know this song, but I don't know every part of it.
Look at it.
Hold up. Let's pause right there. We're 2 minutes in.
I like this one. That is a sick build up.
Yeah.
That is a really like weird like beats per minute or whatever. Like it's a strange beat. but the way that it's layered, there's a lot happening. That there's like, it's a trip like that. How the electric guitar. That's another thing. Is the bass. Of course, the bass is so simple, but it just stands out. And then I hear the electric guitar. It's like several different instruments keep just punctuating little sounds at the beginning, just little sounds here and little sounds there.
It's really cool, and I like how they're kind of muting the guitar strings. They're playing it, but then it's just really cool how they're playing it. They're not letting the notes breathe too much. They're kind of like chunking them along. But I really like the drums. Sound very good. They sound real echoey. But that's how this whole album is. It's like each album from them, from start to finish, it has that mix. Like for this album right here, Justice for All, there's not one song on the whole album that doesn't sound like it's on that album, and same for this album as well. But
That's pretty cool.
Their bass player, I heard him do something really weird in there. I heard something like a really weird note or something. It sounded cool though.
No, that's what I thought I heard.
Yeah, because you're talking about those accents. I hear the bass player doing those.
I said like wow at one point, and it sounded like a person. I thought it was the singer. It sounds like he goes raw.
I heard him wow wow wow.
Yeah, so is that all bass? Man,
I don't know. But and by the way, this one, technically I've heard it, but like a lot of songs for you back in the day, you technically heard them, but you didn't give it full headphone treatment from start to finish. I never gave this headphone treatment start to finish.
So it's like the first time.
So this basically is like the first time for me.
And I do agree with you on that.
Yeah, all right, let's keep it going. We're 2 minutes in.
All right.
And I know this is like the first Orion right here, because this is the album before Master of Puppets, and this is their 9-minute instrumental off of this album. So this is like the first Orion in a way. And then Orion came after that, because every album they got like 1 8-minute instrumental.
They do. So basically,
not every album, but some they do.
So basically, they have a banger instrumental album if you put them all together. Basically, right?
Kinda, I guess. I can think of 3 instrumentals they have. They might have more.
Yeah.
But they're all really good, just like Orion. All right, let's keep. I think this is their first 8-minute instrumental, though. Put it in the comments. Let's keep it going.
goodness.
Oh,
Bro,
my Lord.
those two guitarists are in sync. Man, it's probably the singers has the
The rhythm guitar is the like singer and
the
and they
rhythm.
got the solo.
That
like,
rhythm is that
Yeah.
that rhythm in the background.
The solo they were
The solo.
He was just like, they were like, do whatever you want. Like, I don't care what you do. They were like, I don't want you to be, your typical shreddy type of thing. They were like, no, I'm gonna do whatever I kind of want, and that's what they kind of did on For Whom the Bell Tolls. There wasn't like a slash a shreddy type of solo on that song.
Yeah.
They kept it in theme, and this one, man, he's doing a lot of weird techniques and all kinds of stuff on on his solo.
Before they really get in sync and start just grinding that incredible like rhythm and stuff. Yeah. Before they get there, you hear that weird growl, that weird noise a lot.
I hear it all throughout, and that's the bass. I hear it all throughout.
That is beautiful. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it is so
I like
good.
They did a different riff because they've been doing one riff almost the whole song, but then they went into a different riff before they went into the
all
solo.
I hear is the dun 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 dun.
Yeah, no,
what is that the rhythm or is that the lead?
That's like the main riff they've been grinding the whole song.
Yeah.
But then before they went into their solo, they went to a different riff. Then they went back into the dum 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 to go into the solo. But I didn't really like the riff they switched into. But when they switched back into the main riff and we got hit with the solo, it made it worth it going through that riff that wasn't quite as good in my opinion.
All right.
It was worth it to switch back and get hit with the mightiness of that main riff.
Yeah. A lot of times I'll talk about what I'm visualizing because I've said they're very cinematic. So listen to this visualization I got. I was like, what is this? What am I thinking about when I see this? And this is so strange. Remember in Forrest Gump, the feather is going down real slow and it's got that awesome soundtrack going. When I was hearing this, I was seeing like the lightning on this, right? Lightning in super slow motion as it goes through its incredible thing down to the ground. Like just and then there's all the little fingers coming out. That was like, dude, I'm telling you, I'm having a moment in my head.
It's cinematic. Come on now. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I really like what the drummer's doing. He sounds really good. It's very simple what he's doing, but it sounds so good.
No, he is obviously he is keeping everything going and together and everything.
And he's not overdoing it.
For me, as the first time listener, he's not the thing I'm hearing the most, and I definitely don't hear any cymbal work. I said that.
I hear the cymbals a lot.
I was about to say
you're gonna hear it.
I said that recently that I didn't hear cymbals, and when I listened to it back, I'm like, man, dude, he is killing the cymbals in the whole thing. So it's weird how when you react the first time, you just can't take so much in at one time. And it's really hard the first time you hear a song to try to hum the rhythm and then or describe the solo the first time because your brain's like putting them together.
Yeah, especially when it's a 9-minute song too.
Yeah,
because there's a lot to unpack here.
Because I mean, really, you could probably listen to this so many times in a row and get more and more out of it. It's super complicated.
All right, let's keep it going.
what somebody like Chuck Berry would think if they heard that, where the electric guitar was going to go in the future.
The ending reminded me a bit of Rush in this in the way that they all came together and kind of like, I don't know.
Right.
They all, I don't know, that just sounded like Rush to me, and that's a
yeah.
big compliment, by the way, because
The end of
Rush
it.
is one of the goats. Yeah, or something like 2112 or something like that, where they all just kind of, it gets real epic at the end.
Yeah.
But
oh no, I feel like I just went to like music school.
No, that's a very very complicated song for sure.
No, yeah, the ending is like, what was great is the fake out ending. I thought it was going
know,
out
right?
nice and easy, and we were about to be let down gently like the feather, and then they're like, boom, boom, and then they go crazy. Man, his drum sounded so good right there.
The cymbals was crazy.
I wonder, was he just playing his normal drum kit there, or did they pull in one of those like those drums with like the big weird pads on the end to make that?
The drums definitely shined at the end, and I heard him using different parts of his drums throughout the whole thing. I heard him use his ride cymbal and stuff, which for Metallica he tends to use. I think it's called a hi-hat mostly, or something like that. But man, really good. The bass player, I heard him. The whole song had a weird effect on his bass. Whatever it was, he sounded like wow, 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 like
so cool,
weird, and they mixed him in there just enough where you can hear him, but not really like he's not the star of it. He just accents and does little things and emphasizes stuff, but he's real mixed in there, but just enough where you hear something weird is in here, and it's the bass, and it sounds good for sure.
The distortion that they chose for the guitar and how distorted it gets in part of the song is just so awesome. I always like a song, especially if you're going to go with an 8-minute song that starts out kind of like spread out with lots of different sounds that aren't quite all coalesced yet, and keep coalescing until you get down to that one thing.
And we know what that was for this song. It was that one riff.
Yeah, and they went through all that, and then they kind of came back out, and I thought it was the over, and then they were like, smack, I'm just going to hit you one more time for this epic ending.
Yeah.
That song, dude, I don't care which night of this current tour, the M72 tour, that you get. If you get either of those as your Orion or that as your intro, man, dude, sheesh. It's going to set the tone for the whole night. And I'm so glad that we're doing this, so when I go in, I'm not cold. I'm not hearing these for the first time. That would suck. To not have ever heard that. You would not be able to appreciate that without having some exposure.
Yeah.
Nah, that song freaking rocks. I'm definitely putting that one straight into my playlist.
That one's really cool.
It's so cool. I really like, I think every band should have multiple instrumentals, because it's like the band gets to communicate with you through just music, and you get to create kind of the theme of it in your mind, as opposed to when it has lyrics. Even if you go, man, dude, I really like that song, I just don't really like its theme or lyrics, you still can't help but think about the song in the way that they put the lyrics down for it to a degree.
Yeah.
So an instrumental is really special.
Yeah, and I always like any long songs that really, they don't say you got to cut this out or you got to do whatever. Like, they're free to do whatever they want. Yeah. I always appreciate the longer songs for that reason, because
most of the time you get that at a concert where they lengthen a song.
And it's rare where there's a long song. It's like the musicianship is not really anything special. Like, a lot of the long songs, like, they're long for a reason, because they really thought, I don't know, this riff was special or whatever, and they flesh it out, and they're like, we're gonna do everything we can with this one, and that's what they do on this. Everything we can except lyrics, which I'm totally fine with. I don't care if it doesn't have lyrics or not. That's totally fine.
No, like I said, I think it makes it more special when they do that at times.
Yeah.
Now this one's a little different in the sense of, with Orion, I felt like that one had like 6 or 7 songs in it.
Yeah.
Because they kept changing it up. And
Orion,
this one
it was much more.
There was
it was like totally. It felt like 2 different songs to me, because the first half is its own thing, and then we go into that bass section and we get like a solo and stuff on the second one with a different riff in Orion, and so that one feels like 2 different songs. Well, yeah, this one does feel like one long song, but I definitely thought this was really good, and that was like my first time listening to it, because I didn't know nothing that was gonna come. I didn't know that one thing.
Now we just need to learn how to pronounce the title
for real.
Right? Then we'll be in business.
In Orion too, because like I know some people think that's Orion or
Yeah,
however
you
or
think
whatever.
so? Yeah.
Oh, for sure. There's got to
Yeah.
be people like kids out there or something.
Right.
And come on. Y'all got to make y'all's names a little easier to pronounce. I know there's one off of this album right here called "To Live Is to Die," and that's an instrumental as well. And that one's really good. That one's like 8 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, put it in the comments what you want us to react to next from
Yeah.
Metallica.
Look up if you want to look up that particular those set lists, man. You can look them up. I think we got that one like on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
But you could maybe pick one from there. Like I said, we already said we're probably gonna focus a little bit on this, but we're gonna go outside of it. And especially if you're like, bro, if y'all like instrumentals, here's another one to look at. We'll go off the path for it because I like them.
And y'all already know, everybody and their mom knows Nothing Else Matters and Sad But True.
Yeah, we can't do those. Cause I've heard all those.
Yeah, and I haven't seen anybody suggest those.
Sandman one, right? We know them.
I haven't seen anyone suggest those anyways. Right. So, y'all already know.
But we read through these, and I was like, dude, this is a target-rich list. There's so many I've never heard. So I know for sure they're like more than a third, at least half of these songs I've never even heard. So we're gonna be good to go.
Yeah. So tell us what to react to next in the comments section, and hope you enjoyed. And we're out. Peace.